Где камера? Пыль протирала, что ли? Да. Будем побольше вылезать в экран сегодня. Конечно. Так, серваки что-то тупят. Ах, слышно. Так, я хотел глянуть рынок.
Clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I
Блин, я забыл сейчас минуту. Так. Здесь надо что соединить. Это звук плохой был.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Так, куда нажимать-то? Я уже забыл.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ехали пресизон.
Well, a dangerous return man.
Он отбил галком.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Входим в режим зарядки.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Так, попробуем поизерить, наверное, немножко.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Yeah.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he is met in his tracks
Рики
behind the
Блан
line of
начинает.
scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard
Ну, в
back
смысле,
there, and now
там,
it's 3rd and 2.
он вернулся на 11.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Milton.
Ой. Ой.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready?
In motion, the tight end. They'll go again with Jeanty. And a short pickup there down about the 9. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
After 60, catch.
Now Milton.
Yes.
Rifles one, that's going to be
Вот мы с 1 ярда теперь начинаем.
picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the 49ers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The defense was geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, but instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. Both these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football.
Почему так быстро-то?
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick. And that's a big mistake.
Блять. Ебучий кикметр. Ладно, блин. Хорошо, что это в пресизоне.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Milton.
Short
throw caught by Bowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 or so a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Теклить-то надо, ребятки.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Warrior 70. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And that
Это
is
дроп.
incomplete.
Так, ладно. Какая боль, какая боль. Я опять забыл, где право, а где лево. Справа, средний, справа.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. Carlson able to put this one through, and it will push the lead up to 5. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go play action here. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Get set. Here we go. 18. Watch out. Over here. Up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll be inside the 25 now, the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. Picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Play action. Now Purdy. This one complete to his
бросил.
backfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Добавился офсайд какой-то.
This is 2nd and 8.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Так, давай тогда тихо, секунду.
Second down and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
Опасно, подъезд бросал.
First down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Get set.
On first down, this is
Блять, кнопки перепутал.
and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
Я
line.
решил за кнопку пасовать, потом
Give
я
him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
напутал. Так,
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Purdy now to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ready? Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Touchdown 49ers.
мам, не в сухую, мам.
Touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the
Так.
lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. And he's got it.
Ну вот
The
что.
try for two is successful.
Страшный.
And it
Такой
pushes the
большой,
Ravens to
блядь.
a field goal. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 26-yard line.
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. Milton. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Ай, купились.
Throw caught by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Okay, ready?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead, Steele. Eric Kittle's in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and he gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Milton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Блядь, дернуться хотел за ним и застал.
He does pick up the first.
Не знаю, почему не дернулся.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Off play action. Milton. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Ready.
From the gun on third down. Milton. And it is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Raiders, first down. First and goal, Raiders.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he's got it. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a
Как будто было 5 тут был, бля.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They try to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
70.
They hand off to their big tight end. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Ready.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Milton. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Field goal, мам.
Still going.
Ах, нет, не убежал. Кик не филгол, киков возвращаю.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them, but boy, what a tough spot they're in.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Давай попробуем.
They'll try the left side. Goodrich. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Давай попробуем.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit.
чего
About the people to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
70 Timberwolf.
Ногти перепутал. Ну, занес тачдаун. Хотел Майка выбрать. Да. Попали.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
А если бы в этот тачбэк был 35. Да. Поиграем.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
And he'll find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Так он же не выбежал.
18 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton.
Все понял, но он не умеет быстро бегать, этот Винтер, блядь. Винтер. Что умеет? 89.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot. He says this will be incomplete.
Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Niners will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Да я вот тоже думаю.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. yards to go, second down. Now Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he'll go at the 25.
Так и умереть недолго.
He's going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing Jones. He's going to wind up and air it out. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this to Baker.
Ладно. Попытались.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Цель защиты не выдали.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
Ай-яй-яй, зря надо было дальше.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Да. Павер из шотгана.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play
Отличный пас.
Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Second and 10. They run it with James. And they'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Ну, меня с этим кикметром. Я ж дергаюсь, когда бью панду, блядь.
They'll score that a 36-yard
успеть посмотреть наверх.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think part of you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was there. Let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Back to throw now on first down. Into space at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll have it in the
Хуйню сейчас сделал.
crosses over out of bounds.
Чего ты не играл, надо было.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's Milton. And that one too wide and incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Milton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
77, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Milton.
О, бля, все бросили. Все убежали, а центр бросили.
Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson.
Окей. Дублеры, конечно, нет. Десятка у него мощная.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Off the bootleg, Jones. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Set, hurt.
Here's James. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of the run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Jones.
Блять, я кнопку перепутал, это должен был быть круг.
And the Raiders force
Я не смотрел туда. Красненький, красненький. Ну ладно.
He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
33 yards that time.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
And he'll get it down to the plane.
Да, ну когда он стартер.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty
Quarterback у него
easy
другие.
right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or
Спидом
get through
97
contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
Пока мы бэкапами играем.
And make a run as we just saw there.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Главное не участие, а победа.
Throwing is Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
X-фактор.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays.
Че он не сменился?
He's
Он
already
же не
been
менял.
intercepted in this game.
Он поставил
And the
дублера,
coverage,
чтобы потом
they
вышел
continue to
стартер.
challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
19 tight. Here we go. Set.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man is Tucker. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. On the right
Ну,
hash,
блядь, это
officially
что?
this will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his
Так, ну
defense
давайте что,
into
пытаться
environment. Go out there, guys,
вылезти.
and don't let them put some points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense.
Блядь.
Getting chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone.
Ну он поймал мяч и бросил его,
Have a
блядь.
short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Выронил. У него дублеры играют, а у него там, блин, разъебывают меня стартер его.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Third and 19. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Тут пант не засрал, хотя, блядь, стрелка дергается, ничего.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt, not too shabby. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go now.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, defense
я думал, что это там инчес типа.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Milton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
Десятка ушла. И получился переход. Да. Я все забываю, что Джонсон играл.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
Блять, не нажимал уже. Даже движение рукой уже пошло.
Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Over the middle, complete. It's James. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings,
Что народ
take
побежал
their
под
shots.
конец. Ничего себе. И молчат что-то.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ну, не хочу. Ай, зачем ж ты его бросил-то?
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ускорение я не нажимал. Потом только вцепился.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 9. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under depth pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
Блядь, опять кнопки перепутал. Опять квадрат с кругом перепутал. Что ж такое сегодня за день-то? 2 раза перепутал квадрат и круг. Они обе красненькие, у меня мозг уже, видимо, не срабатывает вовремя на нужный цвет. Да, ну меш опять.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Чуть не дропнул.
Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Тоже это такие тяжелые формации все время. Я не могу играть. Хотя, блядь, не так уж.
On 1st down, James.
Симпатично.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Глупо. Глупо было, глупо.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Off the bootleg, Jones. Open there, here is
Вот пас на другого, ребята. Это был пас на другого.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down. Jones. His pass caught with the 4. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Here we go. 70 left.
Jones.
Ай, перехват. Перехват.
And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Не шмогли. Да не, он что-то ну, все равно времени очень много.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Here we go.
Ну, как-то так. Ну, пресизон, похуй. Как мы сейчас вспоминаем. Ну, правда, не помню. Спасибо за просмотр. Всем очень. Данки, импорт. Едем дальше.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.